1912 Stockholm, the wax marathoner. Francisco Lázaro was Portugal's first Olympic marathon runner and desperate to make his mark. Fearing sunburn during the 1912 Stockholm Games, he coated his entire body with a layer of wax and animal fat, a homemade sunblock. Race day temperatures hit 90 degrees C. By mile 18, his body stopped sweating, trapping heat inside. He collapsed on the roadside and never regained consciousness. Lázaro died the next morning of heat stroke, becoming the first athlete to die during Olympic competition. His death changed marathon preparation forever, teaching the world that human limits cannot be sealed under wax. 1960. Rome. The doped cyclist Knud Enemark Jensen was a young Danish cyclist racing under brutal 104 heat. To fight fatigue, his trainer gave him Ronyakol, a stimulant that was common before doping controls existed. Halfway through the 100-kilometer team event, Jensen began to sway on his bike and fell headfirst onto the pavement. He fractured his skull and died hours later. Though officials tried to downplay the incident, later reports confirmed amphetamine use. His death sparked global outrage and led directly to the creation of the first Olympic drug testing system in 1968. 1964. Innsbruck. The young ski rat. Just 19. Ross Milne was one of Australia's brightest alpine hopes. During a downhill training run in Innsbruck, he lost control at 62 Methopachi and slammed into a group of trees beside the course. His teammates said he was forced off track by overcrowding, spectators too close, safety fencing almost non-existent. Milne died instantly. The tragedy forced Olympic organizers to implement stricter slope barriers and limit access during training. It was a brutal reminder that even in the pursuit of speed, chaos kills faster than talent. 1992. Albertville. The speed ski tragedy Nicolas Bochatay was a Swiss speed skier, a discipline where competitors race at over 200 kilometers per hour. On the morning of his final practice, he collided with a snow grooming machine hidden by a small ridge. The impact shattered his body armor and killed him instantly. Bochatay's death happened just hours before the event began, prompting officials to cancel his race entirely. Safety zones were redesigned and maintenance rules changed. The world learned that Olympic perfection is built on timing, and sometimes a single blind spot decides life or death. 2010. Vancouver. The tragic luger Nodar Kumaritashvili of Georgia had trained his whole life for a 2-minute Olympic run. The Vancouver luge track was the fastest ever built. Athletes reached speeds above 90 mph. During his final training run before the opening ceremony, Nodar lost control at turn 16. He flew off the sled and into a steel support pillar at full speed. The impact killed him instantly. Hours later, while the world celebrated the Olympic flame, Nodar's team draped their flag over his coffin. The track was redesigned, but his name became forever linked to the Games' darkest moment. These tragedies revealed the hidden cost of Olympic glory, paid not in medals. Yet one truth remains unchanged. Progress always demands a price. If you want to see more stories that history tried to bury, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and tell us which untold story you want explained next.